There are many debates on what the greatest theme park is. Most would say Disneyland, Universal Studios, or even Cedar Point. Me, I say it's Kings Island. Some would say it's not even the best park in Ohio, but to me, it's the best theme park that I've been to. Why? In this video, I'll explain every reason why Kings Island is the greatest. Before we get started, if you could leave a like and comment, it really helps this channel grow. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for more metal and theme park related content. Also, for those of you who don't know, I am an official artist on Spotify. If you are interested in my music, the link is in the description. Now, on to Kings Island. One of the coolest things about Kings Island is that it's a big park, but it doesn't feel big. At least not like Cedar Point or Six Flags Magic Mountain. Somehow, every ride feels like it's a 5-minute walk at most to get to. Only a few rides are hidden from the main view of the park, like the Bat and the Beast. The furthest back you can go is probably Windseeker, and it's not even a far walk to the front from there. It's also really hard to get lost because each area of the park is so distinct and the big coasters and flat rides are really easy to see. Speaking of coasters and flat rides, Kings Island has one of the best collections in the US. It would have been better, but Vortex was unfortunately removed in 2019 and still hasn't been replaced. If you want to hear specifics about all the coasters, click the card above to watch my full ranking of every coaster in the park. Here's the quick version. The Beast is the most legendary coaster in the park and is also the longest wooden coaster in the world. Diamondback is the best in the park and is a top 5 coaster for me, which is why I'm glad I made it my number 100 coaster. Banshee is one of the best and most unique B&M inverted coasters that I've ever ridden. Orion is a great Giga coaster, Mystic Timbers is an awesome GCI Woody, and the Bat, the Racer, Flight of Fear, Backlot Sun Coaster, and Adventure Express are all great supporting coasters. The Flat Ride collection is great as well. Drop Tower is awesome, Soul Spin is crazy, Delirium is a cool pendulum ride, and the Eiffel Tower is a great observation tower. Also, the 2 water rides they have are awesome as well. But great rides are only as great as the ride ops, and this park has some of the best operations of any park that I've been to. Not only are the ops fast, they are also super interested in the park's history, and even other theme parks as well. The ride op at the Racer was telling us to check out rides at King's Dominion and calling the ride Blue Streak and just cracking jokes the whole time. A ride op at Adventure Express clearly wanted to be at another more popular ride, but was still making jokes on the mic and was just trying to make everyone's experience better. At the Bat, there was only one train running, so in between cycles, the ride ops were doing Kings Island trivia, talking about when rides open and close. The ride op at Flight of Fear was making jokes before setting the train out, similar to another launch coaster in California.
Alright everyone, repeat after me.
But by far the best ops in the entire park was Orion's crew. These guys were sending trains out like crazy. They turned what would have been at least a 30-minute wait into a 15-minute wait. They were even seeing how many cycles they could get in an hour. At that point, they had already gotten 22 cycles in not even an hour. Trust me when I tell you that is extremely difficult. I didn't catch any of the ops names, but shout out to the 2024 Orion crew. Y'all were amazing. What was also amazing was the food. The brew house had some amazing burgers, the Skyline chili was pretty dang good, the barbecue was pretty awesome as well, but 2 food items stood out the most. The first is the pulled pork fries. Those were so good I got them twice. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it actually. The sauce on it was so good paired with the fries and pulled pork. It's just so amazing. The other food item was, of course, the blue ice cream. You can't go to Kings Island without getting the blue ice cream. Not only is it iconic, it's also delicious. One last thing to mention about Kings Island is the theming. I mean, sure, there's the leftovers from the Paramount days like Backlot Sun Coaster, and the Peanuts section is pretty well themed for a kids area, but there's so much more to it than just that. Adventure Express's recent update has made this ride so much better by adding speakers, theming in the queue, theming on the ride, and of course that ending. Banshee is another ride with some pretty solid theming, including a Banshee screech at the top of the lift and also a graveyard in the queue line. One of the graves in the queue line even pays tribute to the ride it replaced, Son of Beast. Although, with recent things happening at the park, they might need to add another gravestone. And while the shed on Mystic Timbers is kind of underwhelming, it's still much better than just your run-of-the-mill brake run. but the best theming in the entire park is in Area 72. First off, the 72 comes from the year the park opened, which is a nice tribute, but everything from the conspiracy theorists in the van outside the area to the amazing queue lines of both Orion and Flight of Fear to the previously mentioned specific number for the hangar. The whole area is just awesome, and the whole park as a whole is extremely well themed. All the stuff I just mentioned in this video is what makes this park the greatest. From the great atmosphere, to the amazing ride-ups, to the great food, to the awesome theming, to the awesome rides. This park has everything you'd ask for at a theme park. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this. If I reach 10,000 subscribers, I will rank and play every Megadeth song, so please subscribe if you want to see that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.